What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am super excited today to bring you guys this video. We have the brand new Kenwood NX-P1300 NUK. I've been looking for a great radio for road rallies, and I'm very excited to have picked this. Kenwood is a great established brand. I've used them on previous rallies, but now it's time that I myself got my own radio, as well as everybody else that goes on our rallies. So I'm super excited to do a video for you guys on the new Kenwood radio. So I ordered 5 radios. I have receipts here. Probably a good thing I opened all these in my car, right? Like I said before, these are the NX-P1300 NUK. So very excited to have these radios. Now let's open up each box and see what they look like. I requested for them to have Zone 1 digital, which is their NXDN, and then Zone 2 is analog. That way people that don't have Kenwood radios, we can still talk to them. So thought that was pretty cool. Shout out to HQ98. These are the guys that had them. No, I'm not sponsored, but they are the only radio company that I called, answered the phone, and answered my questions. So shout out to HQ98. My homeboy Stu, thank you so much. We've already got one radio finished, so I'm gonna build one for you guys real fast. We've got our instructions, our KRA27 UHF antenna. We've got the radio, we've got the charging port, we've got the charger, the battery. It's got the battery date. Let's go ahead and put it together. Let it snap. Take out the antenna. So the antenna's on. Now there's a piece right here that will actually cover it. The taller one is for in case you have accessories that go up to your shoulder or something, or your neck, where you want to have a handheld, or kind of like a CB style. And then this right here, I didn't know it would come out of the packaging, but this right here, you basically put it like that to cover it up. But as you guys can tell from here, the volume is quite loud. Channel 1. So that's really nice. This is a great radio, and I'm very excited. Now let's move on to the range test. I'm crossing West Reach. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I am now crossing El Dorado. Can you guys hear me?
Hello?
Hey, I was in El Dorado and I talked. I didn't hear y'all.
No, I can't hear anything.
Okay.
Let me try. Test.
No, I can't hear anything.
Just went through Stonebridge and Custer.
Bridge and Custer, I'm at the Grove entrance.
That is the outer limit of these radios on Custer. It's these hills and buildings. I think it's the hills and buildings that really get you on Custer. I mean, I would say 1.5 miles is a good distance.
I mean, if you're doing a rally.
Yeah, because, I mean...
how many cars could you span in 1.5 miles?
Depends how close they are.
Right. Realistically.
A lot.
That's a lot, right? Like 20 cars, probably?
I mean, probably.
And not have to be, like, right on top of each other?
No.
Like 20 cars?
We are back at home base. Shout out to Adrian and Hannah for helping me test these radios. I'm super excited to use these radios. I know a lot of you guys might be saying, why are you surprised or happy about 1.5 or 1.7? Well, it's because we are on a very busy street in McKinney. There's 6 lanes of traffic. There was a lot of traffic. And when Adrian and Hannah were talking to me at the golf course, They were in the parking lot at a lower elevation right along the tree line, and like I said, there was a lot of traffic. So The fact that I lost them at 1.5 doesn't really surprise me, but whenever they got back on the road and I kind of pulled over right off the road, 1.7 miles, and I was able to hear him, he was able to hear me, and that's pretty impressive for being on a city street. Now, obviously the range has a good chance of improving when you go out on the highway, and it's a little bit more wide open space. Obviously there's not buildings right off the road, but very impressed with the radios. They've got a great sound quality. Like I said, Adrian and I were able to hear each other.
Channel 1.
They've got a lot of channels, and I look forward to using these radios. Generally, two-way radios are your last form of communication when you're in the mountains and you have no cell service. But like Hannah had mentioned, 20 cars over the span of 1.5 miles, 2 miles, generally based on driving style, the very first car is not going to be able to communicate with the last car. But this is a great form of communication to help get somebody around an 18-wheeler, or to help let somebody know, hey, there's a piece of wood in the road, or there's cops ahead. So two-way radios are great. This is the newest and best thing that Kenwood has out right now. They have one with an LCD screen, but I didn't really care for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. But if you guys are going to look into some radios, I would definitely look into these. Reach out to my boy Stu. I'll leave a link down below. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.